Yes, hello. Apostle Gideon here, Dr. Gideon J Luvisia. I'm just concerned to bring to you the word of God briefly. I'm in North Rift, the home of champions, coming to take care of my father, who was going through some very serious attacks, health attacks. But because of the grace of God and me being in his life, it's my responsibility with all his spiritual children. Spiritual children, biological children, and we give God the glory. He has fought the battle for us. Now, I'm concerned about an issue to do with freedom, liberation, and our church in Kenya in politics. Not because of necessarily for politics reasons, but as an apostle and part of the leadership, spiritual leadership of our nation, we need to raise an alarm when we realize that the enemy wants to take a ride on our nation, and we know the gate he's using. You see, anytime COVID-19 came and took over our nation, and the church was seriously affected. The underlying thing is the church here. Then the Gen Zs arose to speak of what they believed our nation is not, the governance of our nation is failing and is not right and is being used of some other, forces to destroy the nation. The church was also at the spotlight negatively. Mpox is now being said to be coming. The question is, if we are not careful, is it also coming to attack the church? Will the church be closed? Will the church be part of the serious effect of Mpox? Why is it that the church in Kenya is so open to the attacks that come over our nation? The late Dr. Miles Munro said freedom, the word freedom means free dominion. It has two words, free and dominion. And Kenya has been having issues with freedom. From 1963, we believed we have received freedom from the colonialists, yet it was just freedom from, slavery being transferred from the white man to the black man, so that the black man now may colonize us even more than the white man. Our former Prime Minister of Kenya, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, appeared to be like he's fighting for the second liberation. We celebrated him. Many celebrated him. He contributed a lot in the governance of the year 2002 to 2007. But you see, right now, he's also being condemned seriously of sabotaging the liberation young people, the Gen Zs below 25, are fighting for. He is joining part of what he also said for a long time is hindrance to the freedom, the liberation we want. The biggest question is, are we out for freedom? And we know the freedom that we want. And what is binding us? We are bound as a nation from the realm of the spirit. And we need to arise and pray. And we need to arise and address it. Because if we don't, our nation will be destroyed as we watch. We are in a time, the Gen Zs are just a spiritual, a prophetic pointer towards the rise of young prophets. And in the Old Testament, 1 Kings, chapter 13, a young prophet arose and God was using him very powerfully. He destroyed the altar of Jeroboam, the altar of idolatry. But an old prophet ensured this young prophet is dead. Who are these old prophets that want to kill the young prophet, the Gen Z prophets? We need to arise, because if we don't, we shall be destroyed not only by COVID as a church, not only by, Gen Z's feeling that we are not right. The police have killed the Gen Zs a lot. Will the young prophets be killed by the old prophets? Those who say they govern the church in our nation. Because those who say they govern the nation have killed the Gen Zs. Will those who govern the church, who says are on the top leadership, kill the young prophets rising? There is something seriously wrong with the church. A crisis, not only in Kenya, but in the world. A great minister from an African nation came and said in their nation, the church is running half witchcraft and half church. That is, they are not sure which pastor in their nation is going to heaven. Most of their pastors are witches. He says they are witches, manipulators, and into occultic power. Let us arise and pray for the church in Kenya. Kenya is a prophetic nation. Prophecy points. Revival will spring from Kenya. God bless you so much. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and keep on following for more of this. YouTube channel is Official JY's TV, and Facebook page is Apostle Dr. Gideon J Luvisia. God bless you.